brief history
of Frank Sinatra.
It basically goes through his life, and it mentions briefly, like, I don't know, like, the ideas and, like, the concept and, like, the actual, like, process of making the music and how it went in, like, you know, stories and little, like, tag-alongs of other, like, people and, you know, all of his scandalous affairs. Oh yeah. It gets pretty in-depth with all those.
Frisky.
And, all the stuff. I mean, like, just, like, fun little, like, side stories, like the Wrong Door Raid. His like whole relationship thing with Ava Gardner, well, all of his relationships with Ava Gardner, Mia Farrow, Barbara Marx.
There's a lot of them. Oh my goodness.
There's so many.
He got around. How much younger was Mia than him when she was like what? 19.
Mia Farrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they got married, he was like 51 and she was 19. It was pretty weird.
She was younger than his daughter.
So yeah, it goes through mostly his Capitol years, but not really his Columbia years. I didn't hear any mention about Columbia at all in the book, really.
Yeah.
It just went straight from, like, a little bit of background about him singing in, like, saloons and stuff, and then it would go, well, not really saloons, it would be, like, nightclubs. Like, really early. Mm-hmm. And then it went to him signing on with Capitol Records and all his time with Nelson Riddle.
Yeah.
And then...
the Rat Pack went with the Rat Pack in Las Vegas as well.
Oh yeah, all of his fun parties in Palm Springs, all of his Hollywood movies. It went on it's more like going in behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then goes a lot through his relationship with John F. Kennedy and how he endorsed him throughout his election.
And then
broke off. Well, JFK broke him off.
That's a rough breakup.
It is. It is really sad. Their bromance never meant to be.
To be fair, he was involved with the mafia, so you can't really blame.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little bad for press, you know.
Yeah,
it makes you. Yeah. And then it goes through when he created Reprise and why, because he was mad at Capitol for not giving him the rights to his own music, which he didn't give the rights to his music in Reprise either. Like, all the artists that recorded through Reprise didn't get the rights to their music anyways. It's kind of funny. Yep. And it goes through a little bit of Nancy Sinatra's life when she created Roommate for Walking. Then he marries Mia Farrow, divorces Mia Farrow.
What was it, 16 months later?
2 years, yeah.
It was 2 years later.
And then it goes into when he retired. Well, not really retired. He retired, and then he's kept doing, like, benefit concerts. Went throughout his world tour, which I think was before that, and how he came to love tourism, only in Israel, though. And then it goes through his later life when he doesn't do so hot. I didn't know. Okay, so the history I didn't know was, okay, a lot of people depict, like, JFK in the same light as President Roosevelt. And I thought, like, he was just as pure as President Roosevelt. But, oh my gosh, did I find out.
His son got kidnapped?
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, too.
And his son bonded with the kidnapper?
It's really...
And he has to get, like, surgery, right?
Yeah.
To, like, fix him.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad.
It is very sad. Now tell me, darling, would you recommend the book to other people?
No.
Me too.
Difficult to follow.
It was really hard to follow.
There was no plot. I always felt like it was doing it.
I was really looking for like a real story there, but it was really just a loose.
And it wasn't from Frank's point of view either.
It was heavily narrated though.
I mean, it was.
It had its own point of view. It's just.
It didn't seem as personal.
Yeah.
As it could have been.
It's like a timeline, but more in depth. I mean, it definitely was interesting to learn about it, but was it that interesting for 40 hours?
Yeah.